What's going on, everybody? It's Chris Aiken, and just wanted to share a very limited edition of autographed books that I found that I am selling right now over at Chris Aiken Books. I've got this one. I know it doesn't look like it has anything on the cover, but it's got a lot inside. This is my book, Cause and Effect Metallica, about the Metallica Black Album. It's one of my more successful books, and I ran out of copies long ago to sign and sell. But I found a few, and I do mean very few. So if you want one, there's like, I don't know, maybe 5 of them that are available for sale as of today. So get it now over at chrisaikenbooks.com, chrisaikenbooks.com. Cause and Effect Metallica on sale now.
From the Sonic Temple release, that is The Cult, with Sun King going out by request to the Mississippi truck driver going to see The Cult this Thursday in Biloxi. I know you're a big fan, Chris.
Wish I was going with them.
No, you do.
I'm sure I would sit in the car and not go in.
Sure.
Not my band.
You'd sit in the car and not go in?
I'd rather sit in the car than go in. Hell yes. I'm not a fan. I don't know why. I don't have anything against them. You're
just not a fan.
I'm just not a fan.
You don't like
Ian's voice.
Yeah, well, you don't like the Doors either. So
no, I don't. Yeah, it's just that is the sound that I don't like.
Yeah, I get you.
And I get it. They're a popular band. I get I'm in the minority here, but I don't dig them. I just. Yeah. And you've played how many different songs from the Cult? Probably all of them at this point. We've been doing this so long, and you like the Cult, so you play.
I do. I love the Cult. I've seen them many times. I've met them. I dig that band. I like them.
Yeah. So I would say legitimately over the course of the show, you've played at least 30, 35 songs, right?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm yet to hear one where I'm like, oh man, that's the one that's going to turn me around.
Well, I don't expect you to like them. To each their own.
Yeah. Well, look, I play it away. If there's fans that like it, that's fine. I don't have to be a fan.
Right.
I can wait until 30 seconds. The only thing I heard of that song was the 30 seconds when you clicked in here and went boop, and then I heard it playing.
Right.
That's enough.
I get you. It's all cool.
Yeah. It's all good to me.
Yeah. All right. I sent you a link.
All right, I just got in the room like
that's all right. No big deal.
10 seconds ago.
Somebody that you would never think would become ultra wealthy, especially when we talked about Michael
Landau.
Michael Landau. When we just talked about Michael Landau a little while ago, this guy's got basically almost a 40, maybe 50-year career being a session musician, working, constantly working.
Sure.
Kind of like the session musicians if you ever saw we've talked about this on the show before, but if you've never seen the documentary called The Wrecking Crew, that is an absolutely fascinating documentary about the session musicians of LA that basically played every record that came out mostly in the 60s and into the early 70s.
Right.
And then we talked about Michael Landau here a little while ago, who's, basically started his career in the 70s and he's still playing today. And he's only worth $40 million, according to the interwebs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, pull that video up. And
I have it whenever you're ready.
All right. Well, people might remember this chick. She kind of like when she went viral.
Yeah.
With her snarky, bratty, shitty attitude when you became aware of her. And when some of you see this, you go, oh yeah, I remember that girl.
Mm-hmm.
She was on Dr. Phil and she made a splash How long ago was this? Was like 2014, 15 or something like
Something
that?
like that. Yeah, like 5, 6, 7 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. Well, she was kind of a bratty, bitchy chick, and she goes, "Cash me outside." They called her the "Cash me outside" girl.
Mm-hmm.
We'll pull that video up of her being on.
Everything has to be Barbara Ann's way.
How she was very shitty to her mother.
Okay.
Which was her mother's fault for for raising a daughter like that and allowing her daughter to be disrespectful and acting out the way that she did on this Dr. Phil show. And of course, these TV shows, they're ramped up to be outrageous and crazy. And, you don't know how much prompting was really done in these situations, because it's been proven that, the Sally Jesse Raphael show and the Dr. Phil show and the Jerry Springer show and what was it, Ricky Lake show, and all those shows were really big in the 90s that ramped up the outrageousness of these type of things. Well, I'm sure this girl, this girl, the Cash Me Outside girl, I'm sure that she probably had a lot of this attitude to begin with, but I'm sure that they ramped it up even more just to make it more crazy and outrageous for television.
Sure.
But regardless of that, people became aware of her because of this girl's outrageous, demeanor on the Dr. Phil show.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and play some of that.
All right, here we go.
She'll go after me.
Good, bitch.
Like if I tell her hit me, she'll try to hit me, and I gotta dodge her. Cause if she hits me, I'm giving it to her. And I'm pretty violent. I mushed her in the face because she wouldn't get out of my face. Either I'm breaking down her door or she's breaking down my door. I don't stop till I start seeing dents in the door. Because I knew what I was doing, you did it. She's so over-exaggerated. But she'll be like, oh, she threw boulders at my window. The pebble's like this little. She'll threaten me. If you don't do this or that, then I'm going to call your PO.
You got one more time to hit me, Danielle. You got one more.
I ran out 4 times in one day. And the cops brought me back every time. She wants me to be sent away. You want me just as bad, put me in jail.
There she is.
Yeah. So for this chick who was a teenager at the time, how old do you think this girl was at the time? 14, 15?
Yeah, somewhere in there, yeah.
You see the nails on that girl?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
The question is, and people don't rationalize this so much, but how does a mother who has a teenage daughter so out of control, but she's got these big long ass, nails and all that other shit, she didn't just get that. Her mother paid for that.
Yeah. Well, she didn't lock her down is the big issue. She didn't look at you. I thankfully didn't have these kind of problems with a fucking unruly kid, but you do the steps. You take the steps to lock her down. If that doesn't work, you fucking send them away. You send them off to fucking some kind of reform type school or a detention home or whatever. You send them away for fucking 3 months, 6 months, whatever, to get straightened out.
That's if you really want to get her straightened out.
Yeah, well, that's if you're, if you have the balls to do it, I guess.
Yeah, I like her mother with the Karen haircut.
Well, yeah,
she's
kind of lends to the problem, doesn't it?
Yeah, she's got the Karen cut.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
All right, here we go.
So, tell me what you think you're doing that contributes to this chaos and this problem.
I don't behave, I'm disrespectful. I steal cars. I steal her credit card. I ain't gonna lie, there's no reason to lie. Everybody know already,
What do you say to yourself that gives you the right to take somebody else's car?
I'm so finna be sliding. You mean? That's what makes me want to take the next bitch car.
What now? I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Are you speaking English?
All right, hang on a minute. So is this girl raised in a black ghetto neighborhood?
I don't know where she's raised.
Oh, I'm not asking. Literal Chris.
Oh, I know.
talking about she's got the whole ghetto, the whole thuggish rapper.
Well, again, that's what her mom let happen.
That's kind of my point. But do you think this family was raised in some kind of a ghetto setting to where she's acting like some kind of a ghetto rapper street person?
Probably not. No. I'm thinking no.
But look at that mom. She's got her face in her hands, and she's just like, and this girl, this is all fun for her on the show.
Yeah.
Now, without knowing the whole backstory here and knowing how the producers of this Dr. Phil show framed this all up, you got to wonder how much of this is genuine and how much of this is played up for TV.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, part of her thing was that she was just a fucking bullshit artist, if I remember right, wasn't she?
Right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and play a little more.
All right.
Do you have an accent of some sort?
Tell them where it comes from. You know. From the street.
Oh. Okay. So, tell me again, what is it you say to yourself that gives you the right to take somebody else's car?
I don't say anything to myself. I just say, all right, there's a car. There's some keys right in front of me. I know where the car at.
You know where the car at? Did you go to the 5th grade? No, I'm asking, how far did you go?
Yeah, Dr. Phil.
It really doesn't matter if she went to any grade. What matters is the dummy that went all the way through fucking high school and college sitting across from her that didn't fucking straighten this shit up from jump.
Right.
This mom, and I don't know if there's a dad or not, but this mom guaranteed went into raising her kid to be her friend, not her fucking mom.
Right.
Until it was too late, till her kid was all the way fucked up.
Yeah.
And then it's too late to fix it.
She's got those massive hoochie earrings on.
But again, mom's letting it all happen.
That's my point. It's just like, how did she get to this point? Her mother allowed this to happen.
Yeah, I mean, this kid had no rules. The mom probably paid for her cell phone by the time she was 10. Didn't make her earn shit.
Because according to this, she's 13.
Yeah. Mom probably handed her cell phone when she was 10. Didn't make her do a goddamn thing. Doesn't make her do any chores around the house. Doesn't make her earn anything. Just gives. She needs a ride somewhere. She wants to go somewhere. She wants money for something. Mom just hands it. Doesn't teach her any value of anything. You know, stealing a car. If my kids would have stolen a car, I don't think I would have picked them up at the police station.
You just let them sit there and
I'd have been like, yeah, I would have. I'd have been like, run them to juvie. Run them to juvie and let the juvenile court handle it. And if they say that I got to pick them up then I will. But I wouldn't have just been like, oh yeah, whatever, let me bail you out. Let me get you through this.
Sure.
This mom is fucking pathetic. I don't like Cash Me Outside girl. I mean, she's an arrogant cunt and I fucking hate her. But she's, at this point, she's a 13-year-old kid. 13-year-old kid with no discipline. So she ends up like a non-disciplined asshole.
All right. Well, this was 2016 when she appeared on this Dr. Phil show.
Okay.
So this was 6 years ago?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead.
Well, I stopped at 7th if you want to get technical.
You stopped at the 7th grade. So you did go through the 5th grade.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I was just curious. Okay. So you just take it and you don't consider that it belongs to someone else?
No. Your keys in my room, you asking for it. You don't leave your keys in someone's room when they've stolen cars before. Like, you asking for it.
See, that's no thought, nothing taught on respect for anybody but yourself.
Exactly.
This is just a self-aggrandizing cunt bag.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here's some more.
So what do you think is going to happen when you happen to steal somebody's car that disagrees with that and decides that they're going to drop a hammer on you and prosecute you to the full extent of the
Then
law.
I do my time in jail. Jail ain't nothing.
See?
That's what I always do, and they never catch me. Ain't nobody gonna catch me.
Because you're too streetwise?
Yup. And all these hoes laughing like something funny.
She's talking about the audience, that they're laughing at her.
Did you say the hoes are laughing?
Yep.
So the audience are a bunch of hoes.
Yep.
Why are they clapping?
Why are they applauding that?
Yeah, why are they clapping? They just
We're
are the ones
hoes now. We're accepted. We're hoes.
Woo, we're the hoes.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Ugh, you're reminding me how much I hated Cash Me Outside Girl.
Well, there's more to this story. This is I wanted to get people to remind them who this girl was or is.
Well, she is a twat, that is for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You want the rest of this?
Please.
All right, here we go.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Catch you outside?
Yeah, I'll catch you outside. I hope that this is going to lead that somebody shot her in the face.
You know what? You're going to be even more angrier when I tell you what's going on.
All right, here's the rest.
What does that mean?
What I just said.
Catch her outside, and she'll go outside and do what she has to do. That's what she's talking about.
Oh yeah,
This
yeah,
is
okay,
all.
yeah.
This is all. But don't you see that this is all mouth? This is mouth.
Oh,
So you want to take this outside? Because I think they can bring cameras outside.
Really? Because I think I flipped you.
You want to do it again?
Yeah, you don't get all tough. Please don't. This is not the place,
Hey,
and this is not
sit
the time.
down.
Sit down.
All right then.
sit down.
Flip me now. Come flip me now.
Ugh,
right.
What a fucking cunt.
All right.
You hater.
All right. Fast forward 6 years now.
Okay.
She cashed up, but you'll no longer cash her outside.
Okay.
Danielle Briogli, I guess that's how you say her name,
Right.
also known as Bod Bahabi,
Bod Bahabi.
Yeah.
That's what I always call her.
formerly the Cash Me Outside girl,
Yeah.
says she doesn't want to be associated with her infamous 2016 appearance on Dr. Phil and would prefer if fans referred to her reported net worth instead.
Okay.
On Wednesday, the 19-year-old told TMZ that she made a whopping $50 million
Lie.
since she started an account on OnlyFans a year ago.
That's a straight lie, unless she's fucking rubbing that bean on that fucking OnlyFans page. That's
Well,
a straight lie.
50 million.
No way.
That's what she said.
No fucking way. In a year?
That's what she said.
No fucking way.
All right. People think I'm so in love with being the girl who got famous for being on Dr. Phil and saying some crazy shit. That's not how I feel, she declared. Call me the youngest female of the decade to go platinum. Call me some shit like that, she continued. Call me the girl who got $1 million makeup deal. The girl who made over $50 million on OnlyFans, she said.
Mm-hmm.
Brigoli shot to fame as a guest on the daytime talk show where she challenged host Dr. Phil to a fist fight by uttering her now iconic phrase, "Cash me outside." How about that?
Mm-hmm.
But the rapper, who just splashed $6.1 million in cash on a 7-bedroom Florida mansion, what'd she buy, Phil Collins' place? Says she achieved far more in the 6 years since.
Mm-hmm.
It's unclear whether Brigoli has actually made that astronomical sum from her OnlyFans account. The Post has contacted both the website and Brigoli's representative for further information on her claims. However, last April, Brigoli more than 1 million in just several hours after publicly launching her OnlyFans page. Why are people giving her money?
It's just this fucking culture.
Well, can we launch an OnlyFans page?
If you want to fucking rub your balls on your camera, go ahead.
I'll rub my balls on the camera if someone wants to, raise $1 million in an hour.
Yeah, but you got to be a fucking, you got to be a street slut in order to do it.
I guess. An insider additionally told Page Six at the time that the rapper's account was on track to generate more than $5 million in gross revenue in 24 hours.
Hey, whatever. Good on her, I guess.
So after 6 years, this girl parlayed her shitty 13-year-old persona into $5 million within 24 hours.
Dude, I hate to admit it, but we are the out of touch ones now. Yeah, I said this about a year ago on the show, but I mean it. It's more true than ever. Doing the right thing is a way to stay broke.
Well, here's the thing. We launched the locals page, which required a $5 a month membership to get the special edition stuff and the extra content and all that. Right. People just screamed and yelled and bitched and moaned about $5 a month. Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
And this chick's allegedly. She earned $5 million in 24 hours on fans only.
Yeah, well, the difference is that one, she never did it for free, so everybody didn't expect it for free.
Well,
that's the first thing.
I will agree with you there.
That is the first thing. Is once people expect it for free, then it's hard to tell them that there's value to it, and
right.
There's that piece. The second piece, though, is it's an age thing. Dude, there's 1,000 examples of people that are making money not doing any quote unquote work.
Well, the thing is who are the people giving them money?
Dude, it's all kids.
Well, and they're just earning their paycheck and going, hey, you know what? I'm just going to log into this fans only thing and I'm just going to throw some money at this person.
Or they're stealing it from their parents or whatever. Dude, I watch.
My point is at what point does it go, you know what? This cash me out chick, she's pretty, she's got something going on. I'm just going to throw her some money.
They don't think like that. Again, that's you thinking with rational thought.
Well, but how do they think? What is the thought process?
The thought process is, I want to see this because she's cool. Boom, here's $20. Here's 50. Really? Here's 100. Fuck yeah. Dude, there's so many examples of this shit. Fucking Logan Paul from right here in Cleveland. Kid's made like $100 million on YouTube.
And I've seen one or two of his videos. That's probably the extent of what I've seen. And what I've seen is not that impressive.
No, dude, none of it is. None of it has any production value. None of it has. There are so many people that are making their living right now just doing them playing video games. They're not doing anything. They hook a fucking, I forget what the Elgato to their computer.
Is that followed by a Domo Arigato?
No. It's a Nintendo device. I know you're fucking with me.
That's not a Styx reference at all.
No, it's a device. It's a Nintendo device.
It doesn't follow.
No, it's not.
No.
It's just a device that they use, and they hook the Elgato to their computer, and it streams their Xbox or their PlayStation or whatever.
I've seen it. I've seen people narrate shit while they're playing video games,
and they make a shit ton of money.
Why?
Because other people will watch it and they'll fucking pay to be part of that community. It's all about communities now. There's the youth, the younger people.
No, say it right. The youths.
No, I'm not speaking out Ebonics here. The youths.
You're not Joe Pesci.
I'm not Cash Me Outside guy.
You're not Joe Pesci.
No.
The youths. What was that word?
They all are into this whole community thing, which is
they're willing to pay money to be a part of it.
Absolutely are. It's the same. They don't want to work, but they want to be part of something.
But
So-
how do they pay for it?
They steal it from, dude. I watched this thing just 2 days ago. I watched these interrogation videos all the time on YouTube.
All right.
And there was a guy, he got addicted to paying some girl on OnlyFans to be nice to him, to befriend him, kind of.
Well, it's Belle Delphine.
Well, that's one of the people, but that's not this guy.
I'm not saying this particular case. I'm just using that as an example.
In general, or this chick, it could be this Cash Me Outside girl, whatever.
Yeah.
This fucking guy, he worked some shit job making no money, paid all his money to fucking his OnlyFans to get this girl to fucking talk to him or whatever. Then when he ran out of money, he started stealing his dad's credit card, using his dad's credit card and running up, $500, $1,000, $1,500 on the credit card. Then when dad finally shut it down, he killed dad and mom and his fucking brother.
Wasn't that the guy in Michigan or something? He said he was going to college, or he was part of the SpaceX program.
No, that's another guy.
Yeah, and his father was calling his bluff, and then he killed his mom and dad and buried them in like the field at some farm, some shit.
Yeah, dude, this is what's going on right now. These fucking, what it is, I mean, and I'm not going to paint the perfect brush, but for the most part.
Well, will you be getting it from Jason Newsted?
I will not be. He doesn't do interviews anymore to tell me anything.
You won't be using a chop house brush.
No, I will not.
Paint this picture for me.
No.
But
he, these kids, they've been raised by their parents that are just like this fucking Cash Me Outside bitch.
Yeah.
They've been raised by parents that want to be their friend, not their parent.
Right.
And the result is this, that they all think that it's all everything's community, everything.
Right.
Community money, community vehicles, community. It's all mine to have if I can get it.
Well, that's a socialist attitude.
Yeah.
It's all shared. It's all us. We all own this.
Right. And that's what they're doing. They're lying, cheating, stealing anything they can for these fucking things, these OnlyFans things. And there's something out there called Discord, and there's communities that are built on Discord, and they get people on Discord to be part of their community, and then you can get extras on Discord if you pay $20 a month.
Can we do this? Can we somehow cash in on this? The cash me out girl?
Again, we're too old for it. That's what it is, and we're not willing. We're not willing to do stupid shit either.
Youth is on their side. Damn it!
Yeah, I mean, if I was still sticking my dick in hams, I could probably get on OnlyFans and make a bunch of money. I'm being deadly serious. If I was still doing that kind of shit, I could probably get paid.
You need to shave that gray beard.
Yeah,
and maybe get a little bit of a tan. And somehow, portray yourself to be maybe 30 years younger, and I'll do the same. And we'll get it on OnlyFans. Yeah,
we could. I mean, dude, I'm telling you, it would make way more money than actually giving a product to these fucking trash bag kids, man. It's yeah, and Phil who's in the chat room is right. No offense, guys, but this is America. You have the most fucked up people. I agree. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why Phil is exactly right. Because every other culture outside of this one will fucking smack their kids and fucking tell them to straighten up. Every other culture still has fucking boundaries. Our culture does not. Our culture, look at what cancel culture is. It's literally, the literal definition of it is, you're not doing what I want.
Right.
So you can't exist, which means everything that I want is the only thing that can exist. And that's where we're at now with all this bullshit that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a definite change it's a cultural change.
Yeah. It's a shift.
As
Styx always says, it's a shift in the paradigm.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this shift is going to be the ruination of this nation
Yeah, of course, because
because,
it's not backed up by anything.
well, and not only that, all of the others that don't subscribe to this, whatever the word is,
Subscribe.
they're going to fucking mow us over.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to mow us over in business. They're going to mow us over in energy. They're going to mow us over in transportation. They're going to mow us over in everything. We're going to become France. I mean, honestly, we're going to be the weak ones now.
Well, we're going to become Greece.
Well, I'm saying France because they always rolled over.
Well, I understand.
But
Greece went broke because everybody's
sure,
basically subsist on the government handout.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's it, and that's we're moving into that phase, dude. Why is there nobody that's fucking working a day job, but there's fucking 450 DoorDash people in my town? Because nobody wants to go out and do a job anymore. Nobody wants to work with people anymore. Nobody wants to interact anymore. They just want to be left alone.
Right. Well,
I mean, that's where we're at now. It's a sad. I'm not shocked at all that Cash Me Outside girl with her big fucking titties is fucking making a lot of money on.
Yeah. See, I didn't even notice if she had big titties or not.
She has a great set of tits.
Really?
Oh yes.
I never even looked at that.
Yes, Cash Me Outside girl has some rockin' boobs.
Does she?
Oh yes, she does. Let me find an image. She definitely has a big old set of titties.
Yeah, I see a picture of her where she's got really long red hair and it's all pulled up in a big ponytail thing.
Yeah, here we go. Copy image. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Open image in new tab. Pull this down. And here we go. Share screen. Daily news. This one.
Wow. All these. I see. That's the picture I'm looking at.
Yeah, hey, she got some big old round titties.
Yeah, look at that. So how does that make you feel as a guy who's worked a lot of years and obviously developed your own business and work every day 20 hours a day to make your living, and this girl who just shows up on the Dr. Phil show, she allegedly made $50 million and she just bought a $6.1 million mansion in Florida.
Doesn't make me feel anything because I don't want to be a circus freak.
Well, I get that. But my point is that we talked about Michael Landau, who's worth 50 years and he's worth quote unquote 40 million, according to the internet. But this chick here, she's 19 years old. She's got a big mouth on her and big boobs, according to Chris Aiken. Yeah. And supposedly raised $50 million on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And just bought a $6.1 million mansion.
Well, how do you think I should feel? Jealous? I'm not jealous. I don't give a shit.
It's the whole world is upside down.
Well, yeah. I mean, but that's just the way it is. It's one of the biggest things that is missing with the youth of today is the need to achieve. These kids don't have the need to achieve.
Right.
Getting somebody this is the equivalent of some rich uncle dying to us as older people. Her making that money on OnlyFans is the same as we would feel if we had some rich uncle Trump died and left us $1 billion.
Well, here's the question.
Yeah.
Do you think that she alone personally engineered this for herself, or did some slick marketing person do this?
Oh, she's not smart enough to have thought this.
That's what I'm asking your question. I'm asking your thoughts.
No way did she engineer all this. Dude, I'll tell you, I mean, there are younger guys that have engineered fucking millions of dollars. That Tekashi 6ix9ine kid, the one with the rainbow teeth and hair and all that shit.
Yeah.
That's a fucking shitty rapper, but he engineered his career and made himself, like 15, 20 million dollars in like 2 or 3 years. The same exact way, just being a fucking social media whore, being on social media all the time, doing wild shit in his videos, and became a social media, a Kardashian success.
All right. Well, see again, and I know you just said this a few minutes ago, and I'm grasping the whole idea. I'm not an idiot here, but
yeah,
just the fact that people, i.e., the youth, whether they get it from their personal work or whether they steal it from their parents, as you put it, are willing to just throw money at these people.
Yeah. Well, dude, and I mean, I think it's because I'm 50 whatever years old. I think it's just disgusting that we've raised such a generation of fucking morons.
Well, they're not morons if they're, cashing in on.
Yeah, they are. Money doesn't make you smart.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but the thing is how does somebody position themselves to where you can get people to go, yeah, that's a great thing. I'm gonna PayPal this person or Venmo this person or whatever money transfer system that they use.
Yeah.
And what do you get in return? That's the whole thing. What do you get in return? Do you go, oh, you know what? I'm going to throw this girl $100 or for what? For what?
That's old-fashioned thinking,
I guess. But
you know why that's old-fashioned thinking, though?
Bring me up to new-fashioned thinking.
Okay.
That throwing $100 at this girl is going to get me what?
There's where you're wrong. It's the get me part. There's no value to it. That's the whole point. These kids have not been raised to value a dollar. They're not raised to value work. They're not raised to have any value to anything. And they constantly have bailouts for everything. They've got their parents. They've got their fucking credit cards that they all run up and never pay. They've got fucking, shit like this where they just throw money at people for no reason. She's getting money thrown at her. Why? Because she talks street and has monster tits. That's it. She's not offering anything. She's not providing. Nobody watches her videos and thinks, oh, well, now I learned something. They look at it and say, man, I want to see some nipple. I want to see those fucking titties. Right. That's what they're thinking. I want to hear this street bitch talk street bitch. They feel like they're part of the cash me outside community or the bod body or whatever her dumb name is now. They feel like they're part of her community.
Really?
And that makes them feel important. And
so they're more or less saying I'm buying in and I bought into a position in this girl's orbit.
Yeah, dude, the scariest part of this whole thing is the similarity in thought process this is to the Manson family. That's and as I'm sure you're aware, there was no logic to that made sense. There was no logic to being one of the girls that got beat down and fucked at Spawn Ranch. They just did it because Charlie Manson had whatever it was that made them feel like they were part of something.
Right.
And that's this.
Well,
this is the digital version.
Well, it's no different than some of these mega churches where people believe that they're part of something. And they attend these mega churches where these, there's memberships, in the thousands and people, tithe their 10% that they decide to give. And these mega churches make millions of dollars from people who show up every week and they want to be a part of something. I guess from an independent standpoint, and you and I are very much alike in this regard, we don't care if we're part of anything.
Yeah, we don't want to be.
Yeah, we're very independent people. We don't care if we're a part or accepted in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And I guess it's the sheep or the sheeple or the weak that they feel that they need to buy in to be a part of something and have a feeling of belonging.
Yeah. Dude, you can see the older people version of this if you go to Facebook and you look up an old band's Facebook groups, like their fan groups.
Okay.
You see these fucking idiots, and I do mean idiots that are our age, and they talk and react about their favorite bands like children.
Okay.
Like fucking children. They'll be in there and they'll be like the one that I'm in that just drives me absolutely fucking bonkers.
And you're still part of it?
Well, because I use it to promote. I'm in it just so that I can promote every time I do interviews and stuff.
Oh, okay, I get it.
But the one I'm in that drives me the most nuts is the Judas Priest Facebook fans group.
Okay.
Constant. Rob Halford has never done anything wrong in his life. And oh my God, this was the greatest show ever. I've seen Judas Priest 35 times and I'm going to travel 400 miles to see it. And man, if everything goes right, I'm going to get a picture with Scott Travis. And
really?
It's just, I mean, it's really pathetic and sad.
Okay.
Especially when you realize that these people are in their 50s.
Right.
And they're running around chasing rock guys like they're gods. And this is what the youth are doing with these kids, with these fucking Logan Pauls of the world, or Cash Me Outside girl of the world. I mean, there's tons of YouTube people that are making $1 million a year.
Well, I wish you would spend your time more wisely in the day and find out where the niche is for us so we could cash me outside on make millions of dollars.
I already know the answer. The place where that niche is on the other end of the time machine.
Can't we just cash in on some of this millions of dollars? I mean, I'd like a $6.1 million mansion in Florida.
Yeah, but would you like it if you didn't do anything to earn it?
No, but I'll take it anyway.
You'd take it, but you wouldn't respect it, and that's the problem. There would be no respect for it. There would be no passion toward it. These kids, the one thing that they lack is passion toward anything. None of them have any passion toward anything. And for every one of her or Logan Paul or Jake Paul or any of these guys that have made a bunch of money on YouTube, there's fucking 100,000 idiots that are doing the same exact shit, that are eating fucking glass sandwiches or whatever on fucking YouTube. Yeah, whatever. And they're, but what I'm saying is they're literally trying to get noticed on YouTube, so they do crazy shit.
And so what is the secret of getting noticed?
Luck.
Is that pretty much it? Just right place, right time?
I think it is. It's luck and exposure. You get the right person. This Cash Me Outside girl is a perfect example. She doesn't go on Dr. Phil. She doesn't have any of this shit.
Oh, I agree. Nobody would have ever been aware of her existence. But for whatever reasons, she and her mother caught the attention of the producers of that show. Mm-hmm. and put her in the spotlight, and she was a YouTube sensation just because of the quote unquote the outrageousness of her,
the producer saw it right from the start that she's just a fucking outgrowing of the mother being a bad mom.
Right.
The producer saw that right away. This is Jerry Springer 101.
Well, that's why I mentioned all the people, the Ricky Lakes and the Jerry Springers and the Dr. Phils and Sally Jesse Raphael and all the 90s tripe that dominated television.
Yeah,
and she just was one of those people.
Yeah. The thing is that if she was street shithole that she is, but the mom was like a legitimate mom, they wouldn't have had her on the show.
I agree.
The reason they had her on the show was because of the mom's weakness and the mom's need for attention. The mom, instead of going to a shrink or taking this kid to a juvie, decided to solve it on television. The mom should be in jail for fucking being a terrible mom. Honestly, the mom should be in jail for just fucking not raising her kid right. And the kid found a way to make money out of being a fucking shitbag.
Right.
And good for her. I hope that she does well for the next 8 years until she overdoses or whatever. You know, because I mean, how long is she going to live?
Yeah, well, again, she allegedly bought a $6.1 million mansion.
Yeah.
Well, but if she doesn't have that steady stream of income coming in,
Yeah.
she'll be broke within the next 5 to 6 years.
Yeah. And to be honest, that OnlyFans audience goes away.
That's my point.
Yeah, they go away quick. They don't stick around forever.
I mean, she'll go from being, allegedly a multimillionaire to being a street, a person living in the street.
Mm-hmm. Well, and the unfortunate thing though is there'll be the fucking dickwads at Netflix that'll be right there to pick her up and do a documentary with her, just like that the Inventing Anna chick.
Yeah, it's the rags to riches to rags again.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Did you watch Inventing Anna on Netflix?
I saw the advertisement for it, but I hadn't watched it.
Yeah, well, she bilked tons of people out of bunches of money and she had nothing. She had no money, and she bilked a bunch of people out of a bunch of money. Got arrested, went to jail, came out. Netflix immediately threw money at her to do a story about her, to do the Inventing Anna. Immediately put her right back into the fucking fray. That's what'll happen with this broad. She's eventually it's all gonna fall apart. And when it all falls apart, Netflix or Amazon Prime or somebody will be right there to say, well, here's $250,000 to fucking do your story.
Yeah. Tell your story, how you went from bratty, fucked up street kid to multimillionaire to losing everything to, whatever the case may be.
Yeah. Dude, I have no idea, but I would bet you anything there's a story of her life already in the works.
Yeah, sure there is.
I would bet anything on that.
Well, according to this article, the star seems to have invested her money wisely, hitting headlines on Tuesday after snapping up her new Palm Beach County property. The ultra luxurious 9,200 square foot home is located on an acre of land in an exclusive gated community.
Great. Fantastic.
Yep. She paid cash for the $6.1 million mansion.
Again, great. Wait till doesn't have the income coming in, and she has to pay property tax and fucking beachfront property in Florida. Good luck.
19 years old.
Well, hey, bravo. She bilked a bunch of dummies. Good on her.
It just amazes me that there's that much cash just floating around out there to where people are just willing to just hand it over.
Dude, people are willing to hand it over for just about anything.
Really? Where are those people? God damn it.
We're not scumbags.
I guess.
That's, dude, today I get a fucking email or a text. Where's that text? From, let me see if I can find it. Here it is. From membership.netflixsubs.com.
What is it?
It's from it's supposed to be from Netflix, but it's a scam.
But it's misspelled.
It's Netflix.com.
Yeah, so it's close enough to where people might mistake it from Netflix.
Right. And it says, hey, we couldn't process your payment. Click this link and log in and give us your credit card number. Here, I'll hold it. Let me pop right up. I'll make my screen even bigger so that people don't get bilked into this fucking nonsense.
Right.
There it is. I don't know if
you
can really see that too well.
But yeah, there you go, right there.
But it just says, it says just click this link and you can and you can fix your payment to keep, and people are thinking, well, this is how I'll keep my Netflix.
Yeah,
they log in, they give up their credit card.
Yeah.
Yeah. And dummies will click into this thing and they will give up their credit card.
Wow.
And that's just one. I mean, that's just something that came in today.
Sure.
Dude, I can't tell you. I get 10 calls a week from people that are like, hey, I'm calling from your car company. Just want to know if you got your notification for the extended warranty that expired.
Yeah, I get that call periodically. It's like, I don't have an extended warranty, and who is my car company?
Yeah, well, that's always my thing. Which car is it? That's always my first question. Which car is it? And, well, what cars do you have, sir? No, you tell me, fuckwad.
Yeah.
And then I just give it to him hard, and I'm just like, you're a fucking cunt bag. I just go at him. Listen, you fucking curry eating fuckface named Bill.
Right. This is Bill.
Hello, this is Jim. Gymnasium.
Right.
I am calling from Netflix.
Right.
Ugh. Hate these fucks. But that's what I'm saying, dude. There is an abundance of bullshit that goes on every single day, all over the place.
I know it happens, but it's legitimately happening. Not that people have to, beg, borrow, and steal anymore.
Yeah.
All they have to do is just have some kind of a internet social media account, and people are just throwing money at you.
The Kardashians became billionaires because two of their girls poorly sucked cock on film.
Right.
And I mean, if you want to really get into where this whole thing started, that's where it started. It literally started from Kim Kardashian, who was a nobody. I mean, she was not famous. She was literally known because she was Paris Hilton's friend. That's it.
And she fucked Ray J.
Well, she fucked Ray J on film, and Ray J gave her a goddamn tree trunk in the throat. And then out of that, they built the whole Kardashians empire.
Right.
No talent. What talent do any of the Kardashians have? None. And they made billions. Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. They run their clothing line and their fucking fragrance. Get the fuck out of here.
Their makeup line.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. They're not doing it. They probably come to a meeting once a year and say, okay, yeah, go ahead, put out shoes. It's like, fuck off. But that's the society we're in now. We're in the fucking social media, social justice society. And it's never going to be something guys like me, you, and our audience gets, because we're from the society of work hard, get paid.
Right.
And that, I hate to say it, but that idea is kind of done now.
Apparently so.
I'm just not willing to just take the easy, cheap way to do things. I still want to fucking achieve things. But these kids, they don't give a shit. You think this Cash Me Outside girl gives a fuck that she's never has or will achieve anything?
No, of course not.
As she said in the thing, she wants to be known for convincing other people to throw money at her.
Right.
She doesn't want to be known for actually doing anything. She wants to be known for other people being so desperate and stupid that they gave her money. Okay, that's what you're known for. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
Good on you.
Well, I agree.
That's what it is, man.
All right, fair enough. All right, well, I say we take a break.
All right.
Come back, finish up the show, wrap it all up.
Sounds good to me.
So in in tribute to the Cash Me Outside girl and everybody who scams money out of everybody else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a classic from AC/DC with some Dirty Deeds.
Done
cheap. Exclusively here
on your classic.
Thanks for checking out this episode of The Classic Metal Show. Get all of our episodes uncensored at www.theclassicmetalshow.com. Join us weekly from 9 p.m. till 3 a.m. Eastern at www.cmsradio.net. Participate in the live chat room at www.chatandkill.com. Once again, thank you for checking out The Classic Metal Show with Neeley and Chris. Hail and kill, fuck you, pal, and hand job!